What do you think about Sorcery TCG maybe reprinting the beta box again? I really think that the beta box is not really what we need in a reprint. We really need a reprint of the starter decks or new starter decks actually to introduce new players to the game. Because though more boxes in the market will help get cards to new players, it doesn't really help introducing them to the game. Of course, it introduces the opportunity for collectors to open more boxes or for investors to hoard more boxes. Let me know actually if you think that is a viable thing to do. I really think it is not, but my point in this video is not really speculating on the value of these boxes, but rather if it is really helping us excel as a community here in Sorcery TCG if we get more beta boxes in the market or not. And that is also heavily dependent, right, on where you're located in the world. Maybe it is completely different when you are in the US or if you are somewhere else in Europe like me, because my name is Alex, welcome to the Fabled Academy, and I am from Germany. And I have to say, in my region in Germany where I live, I don't have a single store supporting Sorcery TCG yet. So there are no tournaments nearby that I can go to regularly and play the game in person. And so I don't really see the need here in the location where I live to get more beta boxes actually. Actually, I know maybe of one person in my local area who bought a beta box, maybe two, but we don't have a player scene here. And I would really love to see starter decks on the market to get and play the game with my friends. I have two starter decks, luckily, from the Spiel in Essen, which I made videos about on the channel. So if you want to check them out, just go to the Fabled Academy and check them out. But I really would love to see cheap decks on the market and not those highly overpriced decks. I really want to say though that a video that made me make this video actually is the video done by the Cardboard Guide. And so shout out to you too. Thank you so much for doing that much amazing Sorcery TCG content. And also, if you haven't seen the video, definitely go to the Cardboard Guide and check the video out. I want to say though, coming back to those starter decks, I really hope if we are getting another reprint of the beta box that we are also getting new starter decks in the market and that these starter decks will remain cheap. It doesn't really help us if we get a reprint of this stuff and then it is basically gone in the next second again. So we really need starter decks at this price point actually here, looking at the White Rabbit Community Game Store, at like the €40 mark here in Europe and in Germany specifically. And I really think that from the videos that I've made so far and the feedback that I've gotten even from Flesh and Blood players that are watching my channel, that are liking Sorcery TCG from what they see on the channel, that they would like to buy a starter deck maybe and play casually at their kitchen table, even if they don't have an LGS nearby like myself that supports Sorcery TCG events yet. Also, I have to say, I am not really sure if we are getting this reprint again, if it really is for the new players, because if you are a TCG fanatic like myself, you can just go to the secondary market and buy the cards that you want if you really like the game. And that is definitely possible from the experience that I had in my last month being a part of the Sorcery TCG community. Honestly, it was so easy to buy the singles, even though we don't have card markets supporting the game yet. It was so easy to go to Discord, in the international Discord. There are so many people out there on from Europe actually. Also on Facebook it was really easy to get singles and it wasn't really that expensive. So from my perspective, a reprint of beta box would be needed if the singles would be very expensive. And from what I have seen, the staples and the singles are not really that expensive. So I'm wondering, like, what will this reprint, if it comes, help for the secondary market? Because if we get too many singles on the market because people just keep ripping the boxes because it is so much fun to open that many boxes, then what is happening to the secondary market? Like, I'm not a market specialist here. I'm not making financial advice in this video, but I definitely want to talk from my perspective about this and also get your opinion on this in the comment section, because I think that is really interesting. I also think that the new sets that we will see in Sorcery TCG in the next years are also very important to the game. I'm so excited about those new sets that will come, and I'm also very, very grateful that it is not coming that fast. I'm really happy that I can just enjoy Arthurian Legends from time to time. I really love to play Arthurian Legends sealed. I have to say, I sold all my constructed cards. Like I said, we don't have an LGS nearby, so it's not really worth it for me to keep all of those singles in a binder for the opportunity to play it once in a year. But I will definitely keep on playing the sealed format. And I also, if those starter decks are coming on the market finally, will introduce my friends here locally to the game. But I will definitely not buy beta boxes and then introduce them through those singles. That doesn't really make sense to me. I also have so many cards already from Arthurian Legends, those ordinaries and exceptionals, that I can just build some decks that way. So for me, there's not really a point in buying any beta boxes, honestly. I will not buy one. Not even half a beta box. I'm really interested to hear, why do you think the beta box is so important to get a reprint? And I can also see those collectors and those people of you who are opening these boxes that you want to experience this at a good price point. I can really see that, and I can really feel that. And I also think from my past experiences with TCGs, comparing it here to Flesh and Blood, I think in Flesh and Blood I really loved that I was getting into the game and then I could open Welcome to Wraith, play it in draft, play it in sealed, open some boxes for myself. I really love that I could do that. And so I'm so happy for all of you who are looking to do that with the beta boxes in Sorcery, because of course alpha is not an option to do that, right? I just really hope that not the most part of the community is so high on opening these boxes, honestly, that they are just buying all of these boxes and really there are not really that much new players coming into the game. I am happy for all of you collectors and openers out there, but I really think we need more players in the game and more accessibility. Like I said, the starter decks. I can just say this again and again. We need those starter decks. Okay, guys, I really don't want to bash on Sorcery. Don't get mad on me, but I can really get why this is a critical conversation to have and why it's a difficult conversation to have. But so far, I've been just happy to be part of the Sorcery TCG community, to play the game from time to time. I'm actually driving today. This is not Monday, this is Tuesday where I'm recording, but it will go up on on Wednesday. So on this day, Tuesday, I'm driving to the White Rabbit local community game store in Essen and will play a draft of Arthurian Legends. I think it's Arthurian Legends, but I will do that. And I'm happy to do that. I'm so looking forward to playing Sorcery TCG, honestly. And it is something very special for me too, because I can't do it that often, that I'm looking forward to these events so much. I'm not sure if I can do that again in December. I also can't go to the Siege, I think is the Siege at the Core in December. Sadly, I would love to go there, but then again, I'm in a rush to play the game, honestly, because I know I have plenty of time. And I also don't think that, Sorcery TCG will go to zero or something. I think that was also a point that was talked about at the cardboard guide, right? Because we get this, if we get more reprints of beta, I think actually these reprints can be good for the game. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this video, and also check out the next video here on the Fabled Academy.